Are planning or aspiring to be a medical doctor or medical professional in future, and I'm glad that I'm part of people that can give that kind of encouragement and a little bit of what it entails to be a doctor to encourage the ones that are coming.
Yes,
Yeah,
very good thing, Doc. I
yeah,
mean, the work that you do,
mm,
very inspirational. I mean, you save lives, literally,
mm,
and you put smiles on people's faces. We bring our
mm,
sick children, our sick families,
yeah,
and we get off your surgery, we get out your surgery
yeah,
rather. We go off as healthy and happy people.
yeah,
Now we are sitting with children, especially from
mm,
the townships. Well, even in the normal places, you
yeah.
find that they want to be doctors, but they do not know a typical day of a doctor. What do you do? What do you get up to see? I mean, we're gonna get to the parts where
Okay,
you had your worst days and
okay,
also the good days.
okay,
But what is your typical day as a doctor?
okay,
Clocking in from the morning.
okay.
I mean, yes.
Okay, the typical day for me starts from as early as around 5 a.m.
Ooh,
I get called by the community. Normally I start by 8 o'clock, but for me, being a small community of
of entities,
Winterton
yes.
and Beckville and Lost Cup,
Yes.
I made myself available so I can be called at any time.
Mm,
So
mm.
I often get called as early as 5 a.m. to
Wow.
attend to emergencies.
Yes.
So that's when my day normally starts.
Mm,
So I open the surgery, attend to emergencies, stabilize them, give them some medication, injection. In some cases, they have to be on a trip
mm.
and keep them for a couple of hours.
Yes.
And if they need to be transferred to hospital, then I transfer them. If they don't need, if they have a cut on the head, we stitch it. If they need to be given some medication inside their
Mm.
system, we put up a drip.
100%.
So that's normally how
That's your
my day
typical day.
starts. Then
Yes.
from 8 o'clock, then I go to hospitals. I
Mm.
go to some emails or some escorts
Okay.
to do a ward run
Wow.
with the junior doctors there. Do ward run. I see patients in different parts of the ward, and then that will be up to 12 o'clock.
Mm.
When I finish there, then I come back to Winterton for surgery. When I
Something
get
else
here
to.
by 12, I already have people that are sitting down waiting to see me.
Mm.
And there are also emergencies that walks in. So I had to make sure that we see them, take time, see them diligently,
Mm.
not rush. So I take my time.
Mm.
Because every patient that we see, I try to make sure that we treat them for what they came for.
Yes.
And we also make sure that they are very healthy in terms of preventative medicine, trying to
Mm.
encourage them to say, these are what to eat, these are what to do,
Mm.
so that,
Prevention is better than cure.
yes, because when they come here, we don't want to see them often.
Yes, yes.
So it's part of trying to prevent the disease before they
Before it
come.
happened.
So I often do that a lot.
Mm.
And I extend my working hours till around 6 or 7
Mm.
in the evening. I go beyond some. All right, so that's how my
Your
typical
typical day
days
is.
works, and that happens Monday to Friday. On Saturday, we open by 8, we close by 1, but sometimes if there are emergency, we also stretch
You
it to
also open
4.
up.
Yes, and on Sunday, I also get called out when I'm around. So that's my typical day. So for the junior ones that wants to be a doctor, then
Yes.
you definitely need to have an interest. You need to be
Interest.
compassionate about helping people.
Compassionate.
Number 3, you need to be hardworking. You need to be disciplined.
So just to put
Yeah,
it in a very,
yeah,
I can say layman term, you
yeah.
need not to be lazy. You can't be a doctor and be lazy at the same time.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Because you'll be called by 2 a.m.
Hey,
You can't say,
I
hey,
don't think
I'm sleeping.
you can.
It's a calling.
Mm.
And the more you get into that calling, you realize that it's rewarding because when you get called and you save that life, you see the person the next day, the following day, the other day,
Yes.
it gives you joy that, okay,
I've helped the person.
you have helped the person.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So the other material things can come after, but what is paramount is
Saving lives.
saving lives.
Mm.
Others things can come, And then if you don't want to be a family physician or GP, you can also specialize.
That's where I wanted
Yeah.
to go now, Doc.
Okay.
I'm not going to be long. Let's
Okay.
just track back a bit.
Okay.
Now, the subject
Yeah.
that one needs to take from high school level,
Yeah.
and to what level maybe,
Okay.
and also tell us about yourself in terms of your university,
Okay.
what you did to be a GP, and
Okay.
are you a specialist? If so,
Okay.
where are you specializing in?
Okay.
Just those
Alright.
few questions.
When you finish a matric, this is how. When you finish your matric, you then go to varsity
Yes.
to do your first degree, which is called the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, where you do 6 years of medical training. But before you get to varsity, you will have to do your natural sciences, which comprises of biology, chemistry, and physics. And you have to do pure maths, not math
Not
literacy.
math lit. Did you hear that? Not math lit.
Not math lit. You need to do your pure maths.
Yes.
And of course, the medium of communication in most university, it's English. So your English also needs to, and of course, you also need to have one extra language, because apart from English, you'll be interacting with patients in their language, which is very good, in their mother's tongue. So
Imagine I'm sick and I'm trying to figure out what to say in English.
Yeah. So you also need to have be good in the mother's tongue.
Yes.
So when after you do well in your matric, then you get chosen by the university to do the 6 years of training. After 6 years of training, then you become a GP. After you become a GP, then you will then do your what you call an internship, so that you perfect all the years of training to make sure you can do everything. Then you do an extra 1 year called community service to give back into the community that have trained you. And during those years, it's not like you're doing for free. You'll be getting some stipend, which makes
You've answered my question.
It makes you comfortable enough to be able to
say I've chosen the right career.
Yes. Now, after that community service, then you are then free either to work for government as a medical officer, or you can open up your own practice of surgery to practice GP practices. Now, I will encourage our students to aim for the sky. Don't just, especially in this 21st century, don't just aim to be a GP. Take one field that you love, whether you want to specialize, you want to just see the children, which you call pediatrician, you want to specialize in women, you call a gynecologist, you want to specialize in hearts, which is this cardiology, or you want to specialize in the brain.
I thought the heart was like the heart that we normally use.
The size of your heart is actually your fist. So this is just a 3D one,
So what happened to the one that's like this that we use for Valentine's? We don't have that.
That is just just the design. It's actually it looks like oval in shape, but
lots of parts
and then So and if you want to specialize in the brain, we call them neurologists. Okay. So those are, and then different parts of the body has been compartmentalized. If you want to specialize in just the abdomen, they call them gastroenterologists. If you want to be a surgeon, you want to cut, then the surgeon. So I will encourage them to go for, be the best. And then that's after you become a GP, then you can do an extra 4 years to be a super specialist. And then you can then just say, I want to be specialized. So it takes commitment. That's when I say it takes discipline. When when I mention discipline, commitment, hard working, because you have to do 6 years plus 3 years. That's 9 years
already.
Then plus another 4 years, 13 years to get to the peak of your career, and it's very rewarding. So that's the reason why, if you want to be a doctor, then you need to really be committed. You need to be disciplined, and you need to love it, because you need to
love it.
enjoy, meeting people,
helping
people, interacting with them, and able to make a difference in that community.
And you
So-
are doing the huge difference in our community, Doctor. I mean, people phone you at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Now, what does it do? Now, if you want to be very short here,
Okay.
with your family, like you hopefully a married man, you've
Yeah.
got your own children.
Yeah.
But now and again, you see doctors running around in hospitals and their surgeries, and you wonder, do they even sleep? If so, how long? Because we hear from the doctors that we need to sleep at least 8 hours. But then in reality, for the doctors, I don't think it's the case.
Fortunately, my family is well. I mean, they support me. My wife is a nurse,
so she understands.
so I don't
She
have
knows.
to explain.
Choose wisely.
So I don't have to explain where I'm going. So
Yes.
she knows
She
this
knows.
is what the trade.
Yes.
This is the what it entails to be a doctor, having to put an extra hours. So, and they do understand. My daughter was, "Hey, are you going again?" But, so she they know the drill now. So I don't think we follow what we preach to say you have to sleep for 8 hours.
Thank you for being honest.
So if the duty calls,
you have to.
If somebody wants to deliver a baby and the baby is hanging there, you can't say I need to
Hold
have
it
my
in.
8
I'll
hours
see you tomorrow morning.
No, it's a commitment, So it's a oath that you swear to when you graduate, that you have to. There are times you sleep for that 8 hours, but there are times that the duty calls that 8 hours
needs to be halved.
Yeah, you need to be halved, and you catch it up later. So I have a very supportive family. So and that gives me the impetus to work harder.
Thank you. So you chose wisely. Now another question, Doc. One of the few questions, last questions rather. We are in South African world in general, and we are gravitating towards the fifth industrial revolution, where I can literally ask one of the AI things to just tell me, I've got headache. What can help me? And it'll tell me exactly what you might tell me.
Yeah.
Now, what does it say about the relevance of medicine and its fraternity moving forward in terms of job opportunities that we already are struggling with here in South Africa and somewhere abroad?
Yeah.
But now my question is the medicine as a career still relevant, and will it still be relevant for the next, 20, 30, 40 years with the emergence of the fifth industrial revolution?
Yes, you have asked the right question. I think not only in medicine, in fact, all professions are going
especially teachers.
It's going to be challenged in the next couple of decades, especially with all the revolution and machines and robots replacing us. So it's also happening in medicine, even as we speak now. Robots are doing procedures hundreds of kilometers away from where the doctors are. However, I still don't think that the medicine will really revolutionize. Machine and technology will revolutionize medicine, but I don't see doctors or human beings totally getting replaced eventually. That's why we also need to keep up with technology. So we don't want to be left behind. So there are aspects of medicine that are changing due to all this AI, which we are accepting, and there's nothing we can do about it. We need to accept it and then see how we can work hand in hand with all these people that are designing technology to see how we can be part of it rather than be left alone. But I don't see medicine being totally relegated. I mean, how do you see coming into the room and you are talking to a machine? There is an aspect of emotion and an aspect of what we call cues. When somebody walks into, you just look at them, you just see that something is wrong, which machine cannot pick up. And there are also an aspect where machine can make a mistake.
Yes.
And you need to fix it and say, no, this is not
the right recommendation.
This is not the right. So I don't think we will totally be replaced in the next industrial revolution. However, we need to keep up with the pace, so that we can use that medicine to assist our people.
There was even a question that went viral to say that are university degrees still relevant? I mean, people finish matric and they download a robotic system and they make tons and tons of money out of that. But then again, I was walking in, I was laughing to myself, and so seeing your qualifications, they're covering the whole wall. And my question is, so this doctor still studies? I mean, how many years of experience do you have already? Probably 20 plus years of experience being a doctor.
23.
23. But you're still studying, you still go for your exams, you still have qualifications, you still graduate. I mean, it's magnificent.
Yes, it's very important that we want, especially in this trade, one improves himself, one study every day because medicine change. There are new discovery, there are new medications,
new
viruses, better ways of doing things. And if one doesn't study and then you are not able to offer the best to our people, the way some diseases were treated a few years back are different now. We are able to pick up diseases very early now, unlike our forefathers do. And that's because each and every day we have to study. We call it evidence-based medicine to see, okay, what is it being done in America? How is it being done better than here? So, and the only way you can know that is by studying, trying to improve oneself. So I have to study every day to make sure at least 2 or 3 hours in a day, keep up with the new inventions and how things are done in other parts. Absolutely.
Promise you last question.
Yeah.
We still have time. What would you say to a grade 6? A grade 6, a grade 9 about to choose subjects, a grade 12 university student. Just one sentence for each. A grade 6 learner who wants to be a doctor but they barely have an idea.
I will encourage our junior grade to, especially the one who wants to study medicine.
Yes.
Not just to dream it. If possible, get to a doctor's room, look at what they're doing. That stimulates your interest.
Yes.
And so we encourage our learners to come. Any one of them wants to come.
Yes.
Or watch my channel. Even if it's just 1 or 2 hours, we take them through.
Yes.
So that gives them,
concrete
what they want to do.
Yes.
Most importantly is to also choose their subject very well.
That's a grade 9 now. Yes. Grade 9, listen to this attentively.
Choose your subject very well. Get to see a educational psychologist. When we were in school, they call them educational counselor. To counsel them to say, these are what to do. These are the subjects to, to try and choose very well and study more. Yes. In that way, you're already encouraging them so that they know exactly. They don't want to get to grade 12 and then realize that they have missed on some subjects. So subjects,
very important.
Very important. And for the one in university already, it's just
who are struggling, they don't see if they're coming or going.
No, they just need to study. I mean, you only have 6 years to study very well. And because what's doing well? If you want to be a doctor, you need to be a very good doctor. Just because when you make mistakes, it ends in dies. It's not like a machine that you can refix. You can't. Sometimes you cannot refix a human being. So and the sky is not the limit.
100%. Okay, Doc. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want to be here for long, but it's fine. I'll do my individual video now with your equipment and just play around a bit. But thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
The difference you're making.
All right, cool.
You are the best.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Just want to say a few things now. Cool. Just individual. Right, guys. So the doctors told me that this is, I might mispronounce the word, but at the stethoscope. Right? I'm not sure, Doc. What is it?
It's a stethoscope. We call it it's a guessing tube.
Oh, guessing tube. I think I'd rather use that one. So we use it to check for the heartbeat. Like this little man in here. Let me check. This one is alive. Surely alive. Am I alive? Yes. It's pumping. It's nice. And then, as you can see here, this is just a heart. Hopefully it's a heart, not the one that you normally send to friends, boyfriends or girlfriends. How the heart looks like. Brain. And these are just the normal equipments that a doctor actually gets to use on a daily basis. And I know that
is called the BP machine.
This is a BP machine. If you think you want, if you
check
think
your
you might be
hearts.
having, you wrap it around and you check for the blood pressure. Also, you know what this one is. We use it quite a number of times during COVID time. So my temperature is normal. This is 6.6 degrees Celsius. And then it's a body mass scale. By the way, I was told by my science teacher that this is a body mass scale and it's not a weight or weight scale. It's, then medicine that side, kind of medication this side, books and everything. All right, guys. I think I'm a better doctor than I was when I walked in here. Okay, until the next time, I check out. Thank you.